So where did I leave off? I sent him my number. So when I sent him my number, he called me after midnight, obviously, because it was after midnight when I got the email, right? So like I said, I had a curfew, and eventually my aunt got up while I was still on the phone with so and so. And she kicked me out the house. She grabbed me by my damn pants and kicked me out the house. I had to go downstairs to the third floor because my aunt lived on the sixth floor and my mother lived on the third floor. So she just told me to go downstairs. So when I got downstairs, my mother like, yo, what you doing down here? I'm like, cause Tia kicked me out, bruh. She like, why? I'm like, cause I was on the phone with so and so. And she was like, you was not on no phone with no so and so. I'm like, yes, I was. Why would I front about who I was on the phone with? Like, y'all blowing mine with this. Why would I be capping? Like, I don't understand. So, anyways, I slept it off. A couple days later, I went to go meet him in Harlem. So, me and my friend Olivia, who came with me to 106 and Park, we both, I lied to my aunt and told her, like, yo, we're going to the library. We'll be back later. But in fact, we went to Harlem, or the beginning, we went to the city, right? So, we took the train to 100 in Columbus to where he told me to meet him. And we walked up to the park, and as I'm walking into the park, he like, yo, Yanni. I'm like, oh, shit. He like, okay, you was waiting for me, all right. So I walked up to the gate, and I'm like, damn, all right, you look good, all right. But he came from out the court, and he tried to give me a hug. I was like, oh, don't touch me with all that sweat and stuff you got on you right now. Like, please, don't touch me. Meanwhile, in my head, I'm like, please touch me. Oh my God, ew, you sweaty, but I don't care. But I was fronting anyway. I was acting mad hard and tough, like being mad Brooklyn. Like, I was melting on the inside. So anyhow, out of nowhere come his security guard with his son in the middle of the park. He gonna go say, oh, you that little bitch from 106 in Park, right? I'm like, little bitch? Wait, what? He like, my bad, but you know what I'm saying. You that little bitch from 106 in Park. I'm like, yeah. He like, oh, that's crazy because he was getting on my damn nerves in the van when we left because I was supposed to go get your number, but I didn't go back and get it. And he was getting on my nerves. That's funny. Yeah, and he just left it alone. And then me and him, so and so, just kept talking, yada yada. And that's just an example of things coming to fruition. Because literally, I went to 106 and Park on a Friday, and Wednesday I was physically in his presence, and then the rest was history, right? So that's definitely a manifestation that I brought in unknowingly. After that, couple, I don't know, months down the line, maybe a year, me and so and so wasn't cool no more because between his friend, his manager, I don't know what his mother thought about me, and then my conniving, sneaky ass friends that I had, who I thought that by including them, that I wouldn't create any sort of envy because, like, you're with me. Why would you envy me if you're with me? But apparently, that doesn't matter because there's some people who just feel like if what you have, they can't have, they don't want you to have it either, right? They don't want you to have it either. So between his side and my friends who did all kinds of weird shit to break it up, we stopped being cool, right? To this day, I still don't know why we not cool, but whatever, right? Moving forward, I go to Rip the Runway because, like I said, I used to go to all the BT stuff. So I'm at Rip the Runway now. Ciara and Chris Brown hosting, right? While I'm in the little audience mosh pit by the stage, for like 10 minutes, they talking about this girl that's like all the way up there in the venue, all the way at the top seats. So after like hearing them for so long, I'm like, yo, who are y'all even talking about? Because they talking about, oh, this girl always got the same clothes on, yada. I'm like, who are y'all even talking about? So they like, oh, we talking about, you ain't see that Super Sweet 16? The girl signed to Pharrell? I'm like, oh, nah, I ain't see that. They like, yeah, she signed to Pharrell. I'm like, okay, well then if she signed to Pharrell, she should have a million BBC shirts. Why wouldn't she have mad of the same shirts? So anyhow, a couple days later, I ended up seeing the Super Sweet 16 on MTV, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, she had a dope party. That's what's up. Like, I don't know why they cared about why she always got the same shit on. Like, who cares? That's her life. So, like, I want to say either that day or the next day, I legit get an AOL Messenger message from her herself. So I'm like, that's crazy. I just saw your Sweet 16. Niggas was just talking about you. Okay, so she hit me. She like, oh, so-and-so had told me to hit you up because I remind him of you. So I'm like, I don't even talk to so-and-so, so that's funny. He told you that? She like, yeah, that's what he said. He told me to hit you up. because we be cool. Like, I was like, okay, what's up? So then we just start talking or whatever. And I always found it odd that like how I don't talk to so and so, but he referring you to friends and shit. But all right, whatever. So, but we eventually became cool. I started going up to Harlem, frequenting Harlem a lot, and that wasn't really a manifestation, like meeting her or being friends with her. It just so happened to line up like that, like because I was at the venue, it was her. You know what I mean? But that really wasn't a manifestation. But through her acquaintance, a manifestation was brought to fruition, right? And that what I had was calling to me was to do a video because I had been going to 106 and Park so much that I was like, I'm tired of being a livest audience member. I want to be on the countdown. Like, I need to be on the countdown. So, like I said, through her, this came to fruition. So one day, like, I mean, not even one day, like me and my parents had got into it, right? And they didn't want to believe in my dancer dreams, right? So we got into it. They told me I would never be in a music video because I'm not a professional. But I was like, shouldn't you have to be an amateur to be a professional? Like, how could you say something like that? And then it kind of hurt my feelings, so I felt away. So I didn't go to Harlem. I didn't do nothing. But like, I called T. She called me, or I called her, whatever. Like, what's up? She like, bitch, where you been? I'm like, what's up? She like, well, I need you to come up next. I need you to come up tomorrow. You need to come up to Harlem tomorrow. I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. So tomorrow comes, I go to Harlem, I get to her house, she throwing clothes at me when I come to her. She like, try this song, put this on. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Then she asked me if I could dance to a song. She plays the song. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. That's whatever song. So everybody, we get in the car. She like, hurry up, the car here, whoop-de-whoop. We get in the car. So I'm like, but between all of this, I still ain't asked her, like, what we doing? Like, she gonna go, I said, yo, but Tiana, where we going? She like, oh, now we about to just go shoot this Jay-Z video real quick. Excuse me. And I was like, we about to go shoot a Jay-Z video real quick. Oh, okay. All right. And I just looked out the window. And I remember texting the boy I was talking to at the time. Shout out to Rocky. I texted him like, yo, I'm about to go do this video shoot. I don't even know if he remember, but I was in the car texting him when she told me that. And I was just like, yo, I'm sitting there like, yo, that's wild because my parents just told me I didn't have what it took. And here I am about to be on set. It's crazy. So that just let me know that, like, you can't let people dictate what can happen for you. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, like, some people have their own dreams, and because their dreams ain't work out, they don't want you to be, like, brokenhearted about, like, yours not working out. But I just don't feel that way. Like, my shit's always going to work out. And that's the mindset that I have. It's never, like, even when things don't work out in the way in which I want them to, they still work out perfectly the way I need them to. So that was one manifestation. I mean, that was a Hype Williams video. It's Jigga. I'm from Brooklyn. He from Brooklyn. He a Sag. I'm a Sag. Pharrell. Like, come on. Like, I couldn't ask for nothing more. So nobody believed me. I'm on set. I called mama because June Ambrose, top stylist, she gonna tell me, oh, we gotta call our mothers because it was getting late. So I'm like, I'm 19, miss. I don't gotta call my mother. But she was like, no, you gotta call your mother. I was like, damn. So I called my mother like, yo, trying to be like stunt. Like, yo, I ain't coming home early because I'm busy. She was like, busy doing what? I'm like, well, I'm just not, and I'm on the set of this little Jay-Z video shoot real quick. I'll be home soon. She was like, no, you're not. I was like, damn. Like, I'm saying here, it's 1:30 in the morning. Who calls their mother at 1:30 in the morning to prank them about being on some video? I just was like, yo, that's real messed up. That's real messed up that you ain't believe me. So the video ain't come out for months. And then eventually I had went up to, like, upstate New York, and I was visiting my uncle. And I was in his house, and I was watching 106 and Park, and the video premiered while I was at the house. And I was like, yo, I actually did it. I actually made my way. It's a little emotional talking about it now, but I actually did that. It really happened. So I don't even know why I'm emotional right now, but that should really happen because I just remember how it went. So taking a step forward now, shout out to Gaga. Guy hit me up like, yo, Yummy, Lil Mama doing auditions for her tour, to go on the Scream tour. So I'm like, oh, where? Because I'm just like, I did the livest audience member. I got the 106. I got in a video that was on the countdown. And then now all I need to do is go on tour some. I got to take it to the next level. So it's crazy. He hit me talking about the Lil Mama stuff. We go to the audition. It was successful. Me and him made it through to the final round. We made it to the Garden. We performed at the Garden. I mean, these are things that people who are professionals don't get a chance to do. You know what I'm saying? And so shout out to Lil Mama, too, for making that possible. You know what I mean? But this is how the universe aligns things, people, persons, places, whatever. Like, they line it up for you to get what you want. If you actually believe, you have to see the opportunity and seize it. Like seize it, and seize it, like for real. Or you'll never have anything that you desire, or you'll never do anything that was on the bucket list, or you know what I mean? You just won't.